Ashwant, am I audible?
Yes, you are. We can hear you, Datta.
Yeah. Not. Am I visible?
Visible, no.
Yeah. So, can I
Am
start?
I clearly visible and audible?
Yes, you are Supriya. So, can I start? Okay. So, a day without a ladder is a day wasted. So, uh, welcome everyone. Welcome to Coastline Toastmasters meeting number 99. And let me tell you the club vision and vision. So, Ashwant, can I have a minute? So the mission of Toastmasters is to provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which members develop their leadership skills. So uh, uh, by the way, and that's Ram Kumar playing the role as Sergeant at Arms. And sorry for this inconsistence, my introduction. And I will get back to you at the end of the meeting. So with this, over to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Dharni. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Datta. And I'm Toastmaster Dharani, president of Coastline Toastmasters Club. And good evening, everyone, once again. And I see I see guests today in our meeting also. Welcome.
Is it just me who lost Dharni's voice? Is everybody else able to hear?
Yeah, I think
No, we also lost.
she was disconnected.
She's back.
Okay, she's
I'm so sorry. There is a disconnection over here.
no.
Yes, I hope I'm visible and audible now.
Yes, Dharni.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining today's meeting, Master Mamata.
Sorry, did you say something? We just heard thank you for joining. After that, I lost your voice. Okay, I'll take over. I think Dharni is having
For
some
mobile network.
issues. Yeah, I'll take
Yes.
over. Great. Welcome, everybody, to yet another interesting evening with Coastline Toastmasters. Some of you have been with us for quite some meetings. We've taken a break in between. Some of us vanished in between. And it is good to see most of you coming back to the meeting once again. We hope to continue this rigor once again. So we welcome you all to join us every alternate Saturday. I see a couple of new faces and a couple of people who have been with us. So let me quickly ask Munish, where did you join us from? And how did you know about Coastline Toastmasters? Munish, can you unmute yourself? Okay, we'll wait for Munish to get onto the audio. Hi, Krishna Saujanya. Welcome. Where did you join us from and how did you know about Coastline?
I am joining from Rajahmundry, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not well. I just came back from one training program and I just remember that it's at 6 o'clock and immediately logged in.
Fantastic.
Actually, Supriya has been sending me few links for a long time, but every time it so happened that either it's at the end of my training program or something like that. So I'm unable to join, Saturday especially. But I'm looking forward to learn from Toastmasters and be a member. But I was told that first you have to attend few meetings, and if once you understand, you can be a member. That's why.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there is no hard and fast rule, but it is good for you to know what you're signing up for and whether it aligns to your interests as well. Do participate today and see if you have any questions. You can reach out to Supriya or any of us. Will be more than happy.
Sure,
And
ma'am. Thank you so much.
towards the end of the meeting as well, when we come back, we will ask you if you have any questions. You can definitely ask us in case something is not clear. Great. Thanks for
Thank you.
joining us,
Thank you.
Saujanya. Hi, Salar. How are you? And where did you join us from?
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. My name is Salar Sheikh. I am from Mangalagiri. Mr. Sainath, DTM Sainath,
Okay.
sent the link. Actually, myself and my another friend, right now he didn't join the meeting. Mr. Rajsekhar, he is the correspondent of VJ Junior College. He want to start Gavel Club in his college. So that's why I request him to join the meeting.
Yeah.
That is a brief introduction.
Great. You did join us in the past, if I recall correctly, for one of the sessions. Yeah, right?
Exactly, ma'am. Exactly. I think 2 years back.
Yeah.
Exactly, ma'am.
Yeah, great to see you back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And today's session is going to be a very exciting session. Just as you got a quick chance to introduce yourself, a lot of times in our life, whether it is in our colleges, in our workplaces, or even otherwise in life, there will be times when you will get an opportunity to interact with somebody, right? And if I ask you this question to all of you, and you can definitely unmute and interact, what's the first thing that comes into your mind when you have to enter a room and you see a group of people and you need to talk because there are a group of people sitting over there and you have to step in? What's the first thing that crosses your mind?
Look for any familiar faces, actually.
Yes, we look for familiar faces. Very nice. Thanks, Saujanya, for that. Yeah. And let's say you don't have any friends there. It's a training session, Saujanya, and everybody is a new person, and you still have to get interacting. What would happen next? Salar, what would you do if you have to enter into a situation like that where everybody is absolutely new, and you have to be a part of that conversation? You're on mute, Salar.
The answer is just like Saujanya ma'am told. I am looking for any familiar face. If anybody is, not familiar with me, I go for second option is comfortable face. That's all.
Welcoming face, right? Somebody who
Yeah. Exactly.
exists in the group. Okay, very nice. What about others? Dharmi, Supriya,
Yeah.
Yes, what do you do? What thoughts run in your mind?
Yeah, first of all, first I try to listen what exactly they're talking and try to make points. Talk about it suddenly. If someone like there might some silence between some people. They suddenly ask a question and they keep a silence. If we try to fill that silence in between them, we can be part of that conversation.
Very nice, Datta. Thanks for sharing. Yes.
For me, like whenever I see known faces, I feel nervous. Whenever I see like a room full of unknown faces, I'll go like crazy. and do whatever that comes to my mind. I'll talk whatever that comes to my mind. So
Yeah.
that's a comfort zone for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question for all of you. Has there been a situation where you have interacted thoroughly with this group of unknown people, but at the end of the end of the conversation, you felt like, did I sound stupid? Did I say something I shouldn't be saying? Oh God, did I actually add any value to the conversation? Has that thought ever crossed your mind? Has anybody been in that situation?
Just now answering the question that you asked, I was in that situation. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Supriya, Dharani, what about yourself?
The many times.
Many times, okay. That is brutally honest.
Like if we were in a class and the new lecture comes any day, and if I accidentally speak anything, definitely I speak like when the class is more silent. I
Yeah,
definitely feel like why did I say it now?
yeah. I know. I think it's a common scenario for all of us, right? And oftentimes it so happens that you end up being in a situation where you don't know whether you were right or wrong, or probably you can't even assess if you're right or wrong, because everything seemed like it went well, but it also didn't seem like it went well. And in most cases it happens that way, and that is nothing but speaking at that point in time, which in public speaking is called impromptu speaking. So all of us do it every single day, and this is a very, very common scenario. And if you want to improve your public speaking, the first thing that you will need to focus on is to develop a habit of speaking in front of people. Now it is very easy said than done. And just to help you in Toastmasters, we have the Better Speaking series, which is called Impromptu Speaking. I'll just give you a few snippets before we get into table topics, because today we have only table topic segment, and Supriya has come up with some very interesting topics. But before we contribute to those interesting topics, we need to understand what is in store for us, since we see a couple of new faces and those who haven't been part of Toastmasters. So this insight will help you contribute to the session better. Okay, so let me quickly share my screen. Please confirm if you can see it. Anyways, you don't have to follow it much. I will share my experience of being an impromptu speaker, and I can take up any questions you might have at the end of the session. I hope you're able to see my screen. Great.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Impromptu speaking. Like some of you said, the first thing that I'm going to look for is a familiar face or somebody whom I feel comfortable with, which is nothing but the prompt that you keep looking for. Prompt is something that will help you lead to something, right? So impromptu speaking is nothing but adding on to your experience to a topic in order to create value for that topic. Now, when you are given a topic, when you are given time, it's easy to speak on anything, because you know that it is related to your subject. You probably might have some experience around it. And if I talk about your engineering subjects or your, work related topics, you will be a pro at it. Nobody can stop you there. But the moment it is a generic conversation, that is when most people falter. For example, you are in college, there are some guest lectures coming and you were asked to host them, for instance. Now you know that they come with a lot of experience. You don't know what should you say, what shouldn't you say, so you become very conscious about yourself. Or at a workplace, you might be asked to present in front of a client or present in front of a group of people about your own domain, but to an absolute set of audience who do not understand your domain. Then again, you're lost for words, because you have to make it understandable for them. So, in short, all of this encapsulates to something called impromptu speaking. Impromptu is where you don't have a prompt to prepare for, but you'll have to speak on it, right? And this is an art, and you can definitely develop it with a lot of practice. One of the things that most people do who are interested in speaking, like myself and whoever focuses on public speaking, is to constantly think about things. You know, when you're a good thinker, when you're a good listener, you become a good impromptu speaker. Not that I'm saying I'm a great impromptu speaker. There's a lot to learn yet, but definitely if I'm thrown in a situation, at least can speak a few things without any hesitancy or not feeling bad about what I'm doing. So there is, according to Toastmasters, there is a 5-step principle that you can follow in order to become a better impromptu speaker. Now, why do you think it says in the first slide it said impromptu speaker, and then as we moved on it said when giving an impromptu talk? Is there a difference between speaking and talking? Guesses? Any idea? Can you take a stab at it?
Speaking could be very normal conversation like what we do,
Okay.
and talk could be something meaningful. Maybe you want to give some information or something of value to the audience.
Interesting. Okay. That's a good way of putting it across, Saujanya. Speaking is generally two-way, right? I say something, Hashwant listens to it, and Hashwant responds to it. So the prompt for me to respond is what Hashwant says. So I say, Hashwant, you know, I went to this car exhibition. I saw these engines that are absolutely out of the world. And Hashwant says, do you mean the new exhibition where they were displaying the high power engines? So that's my prompt. Okay, now I know that Hashwant knows what high power engines are, so I don't have to get into a very nascent language, rather talk about that because I know about it. But let's say Hashwant says what exhibition, then that is a prompt for me to say that okay, Hashwant doesn't know anything about it, so let me start from scratch. That a group of students have initiated this, and they have actually projected a project on so and so, and I give him insights into it. So the second, when I'm speaking, usually I take a cue from the listener to continue my speech, right? Whether they understand it or whether I have to make it basic. Whereas when it comes to impromptu talk, it's all about what is your insight on the topic. You don't have to worry about what the opposite person understands of it, because impromptu talk is all about your experiences encapsulated in a manner that it links to the topic. Let me just help you with an example. The first thing that you need to do to be an impromptu speaker and to engage in impromptu talk is to listen. What should I listen to? Let's say I ask you, okay, Dharni, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened 5 years prior to 5 years before today. So, what Dharani has to think about is not just talk about a random incident, but first analyze why, and why is she being asked to think about a 5-year-old? How will it add value to the group of people? Letting them know about an incident of my about my life at this point in time. What is the learning that I have received? Is it a common thing that happens to people across, or is it something unique to me? So all these thoughts that run in her mind, when she listens to it, she will be able to project. Can you guys go on mute? I think somebody is unmuted. I hear my own voice. Let me just mute everybody. Shekhar, I'm muting you because I can hear my own voice. Okay. So when Dharni starts listening to what needs to be included in that topic, what happens is her mind starts formulating thoughts automatically. So when you have to do an impromptu talk, the first thing you have to do is, okay, these are a group of people that I have to talk for the next 5 minutes. What all will interest them? I don't know them. I haven't spoken to them ever, but I know that they are all attending the seminar. So that is my common link. And how is that an experience to me? How is it going to benefit me? And what is that I'm looking to take away from here is what I will engage in a conversation with. Second thing is pause. Every time you hear something or every time a topic is given to you, don't start off immediately. Pause for a bit. There are two ways you can pause. One is you can ask for some time. Usually before you start any topic, speaking on any topic, you can ask for a couple of seconds. Or another technique is you repeat the same topic. So let's say I ask you to speak about, tell me about what happened in your first year of graduation. So instead of rambling about, because you know that sometimes some topics are in a manner that you can associate very well, but maybe your audience, it might not connect to your audience. So first pause for a minute, think about what are two things that I would want to highlight, just two things. Let's say if that is not working, the other way to do it is to repeat the same topic. Okay, so you are asking about what happened to me in graduation in the year so and so. This will allow you to formulate your thoughts. You're buying some time to think. Of course, do not drag that, because then the whole point of impromptu will be lost. The third thing is to confirm your understanding of the topic. While impromptu speeches, the topics that are given are generally not are not much towards the content. You know, people are not assessed much on the content, but how they are able to relate to the content. It is always a good practice to confirm if you don't understand the topic at all. You know, that is an absolute new thing to me, and I don't relate to it at all. Like, for example, an idiomatic expression is given to you and you just can't get around it. Then you can ask, can you tell me what that means? That ways you will be able to get a hold of your thoughts and speak about it, rather than speak for one sentence and stop it. You know, in impromptu, it doesn't work like how we used to write essays in college, where we write saying, I went to, if I ask you to write about about a sports meet. I went to a sports meet. The sports meet happened on so and so, because it happened in my college. I participated. It happened in my college on so and so day. So you can't keep repeating the same thing, because impromptu is very brief. It's important how you speak every sentence. Then, of course, the last thing you do is tell. If you look at it, we spoke about speak, talk, and tell over here. There are three. This is one section where you get from a very formal note to a very personal note. That is, the topic could be very, very intense, but the way you relate to it can make you connect with your audience, unlike any other public speaking. So, this form of speech is one kind that actually showcases your caliber as a speaker. Are you able to really connect with your audience? So whenever you're given an opportunity to speak impromptu, don't bother too much about what am I speaking, am I sounding stupid. The point is, are you confident? Are you able to put forth your point? Is your point enabling others to contribute more or not, is what you need to look at. Then, of course, conclude it. Don't add too much information, because we don't need so much. You're not speaking for 5-10 minutes. It hardly goes on for 2 minutes. So only look for 2 points and wrap it up. Towards the end, have a concluding statement. For example, the same example we spoke about, Dharani is talking about what happened 5 years prior, from today, prior to today, and she's narrating that incident. So she needs to listen, then she needs to take some time to encapsulate two important things she wants to share. Then she tells it to all of us. And then she says, well, this incident had taught me to become so and so. I hope this incident is also triggering some thoughts in your mind. So throw a conclusion towards the end that will package your speech, rather than leave us in haste, like saying, okay, because this has happened and the time ticks off, you will end your conversation. In Toastmasters, every speech is timed. Timing is very critical, and as a speaker, you need to know how much time you're spending when you're giving a speech. So it's very important that you manage your time well. The moment the clock shows 1 minute, you should have completed speaking about at least one and a half part of your speech. That is there are two incidents. In the incident, you are talking about 2 points. So the one first point, and you should have begun your second point. And in the second minute, the second point should be explanatory for some time, and then you go for conclusion. You get a grace period of 30 minutes, right? So utilizing that time helps you if you follow this. I won't describe this much, but what it means is, I pretty much covered it in the previous slide as well. In an impromptu speech, I would prefer if you could relate it to yourself, most of the time, because it becomes easier to talk about. Having said that, you can also express an opinion about it, but you state it as an opinion. Don't make it as a universal statement. For example, if somebody talks about, is political crisis a great desire for people, then you should not say that because this is happening, everybody should ensure that all political leaders are warned against this practice. So don't make it as a universal statement, because it's not applicable for everyone. It's just your opinion. Stated that, in my opinion, I feel that, or I believe that, or if political leaders can do it, I believe that this is going to happen. For example, although in Toastmasters we avoid politics, there could be certain topics where that might be spoken about. Address cause and effect. Okay, another way is you talk about how that has happened and what will be the impact of it, and break it into components, that is introduction, body, and ending, and discuss the past, present, and the future. If it is applicable, you can certainly do so. And whatever you do, remember to be confident. At a no given point, you should sound like you don't understand. A lot of times, I have noticed in my Toastmasters journey, or even otherwise, a lot of people will say that, give it away like I'm saying some very few dumb points, or I don't know what I'm talking about. The moment you say you don't know what you're talking about, why will I be interested to even listen to you? Right? So be confident. Start in a manner that it sounds like there is something impactful that I can get out of that speech. So your introduction has to be very, very good. If I go back to the same example of Dharani talking about an incident prior to 5 years from now, a confident way to start about is, an encapsulation of what she has learned. Have you ever realized that being a college student, it is impossible to manage things? Well, I did the adverse of it. So you will be interested to know, what did she do that was adverse? So be confident when you start, and set a pace for your speech, so we know that what comes later has some insight to it. Then be brief. Like I said, stick to 2 points all the time. Don't go more than that. And be sincere. When we say be sincere, what it means is, when you're authentic, right? When you're true to what you're saying, it becomes easier to talk about it, rather than when you're trying to cook stories. Of course, in impromptu, even cooking storytelling is absolutely welcome, but we shouldn't feel that you're stringing story along the way. It should make some sense over there. So today being a day of Toastmasters session alone, everybody is welcome to participate. You don't have to be a registered member to participate in Toastmasters. That's the best part about table topics segment. All of you are welcome. So I encourage each one of you to take a topic and speak on the topic for 2 minutes. 30 minutes is the grace time. You will start seeing the timer showing you the cards. When it is yellow, you know that you'll have to conclude your second point. When it touches when it is green, you know that you have to move to the second point. When it touches yellow, you know you have to conclude your second point. And when it turns red, you know that you have to give away your concluding statement. That is as simple as it is when it comes to impromptu speaking. To develop that skill, you will need to do some learning and practice, of course. And that the best way to practice is to do time speeches or table topics with your friends as well. Time and again, whenever you get an opportunity, choose random things and talk about it. It doesn't matter how much time you're talking about it, but that is how you learn about things, and that is how you know whether you are interested to contribute in that area or not. Well, I hope I was able to give you enough insights to get into the table topic segment, which Supriya is all set to start for us. Any questions for me before we start? Well, if there are no questions, or if you have questions at a later point, you can also type it in the chat window. So now we move on to the table topic segment. We have Hashwant, who will be the timer for the day. For each of the topics, you will be given 2 minutes time with a 30-minute grace period, and the clock will be on. So keep an eye on it. Supriya, our table topics master for today, has come up with some exciting topics, having spent quite some time in Toastmasters and having traversed through various leadership roles, I'm sure she has that ability to really excel at impromptu. And I'm really looking forward to what topic she has in store for us today. So over to you, Toastmaster Supriya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. So, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening. One of the most exciting portions of Toastmasters meeting is the table topic session. And the main objective is to challenge the members to develop their impromptu communication skills to effectively think on their feet by answering unrehearsed questions. So we also want to give each and every member the opportunity to speak at each meeting. We do table topics. And for table topics, especially, they are designed to develop four essential communication skills, which are listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. So those who speak within the time will be considered for the best table topic speaker. And before jumping into the table topic session, let us have a small refreshment with some riddles. And here, I want each and everyone to at least answer one question for the riddle questions. And the one who already answered the question should be silent. And the one who is not responded till yet need to answer. If you need any help for the riddles, you can then ask the others to help you. And based on this, your table topics will be decided. And the questions will be randomly thrown, and the person who raises their hand first will be going to answer the question. So starting with the first riddle. Okay. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? I repeat the question. I speak without a mouth and hear without an ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Flower?
No.
Please give us a hint.
Mamata said hour, right? Okay, no.
No, I said flower. Flower.
No. It has no body. It has no mouth, no ears, no body, but it comes with wind. Okay. So no answers. It will speak. It can speak without a mouth.
Breeze?
Speak.
Yeah, it will speak. So it is. Is it breeze? B-R-E.
No.
You need to give us a hint. We're not getting it.
Okay, fine. Let's skip this question because we are having a less number of strength in the meeting, and I'm having many number of questions. So I'll tell the answer. I'll check whether if any one of you are gonna complete the. I want you members to answer by yourselves because each and every riddle is having something behind. So let me tell the answer for this. The answer is echo. And I also request everyone to please try to turn on your videos so it will be more interactive so that I can even see your faces. So just chill, guys. This will be a lot of fun. Okay, fine. So the first one is done. The second riddle is up here. Okay, fine. Okay. The more you cut me, the bigger I grow. What am I? I repeat, the more you cut me, the bigger I grow. What
Air.
am I?
Air or tree? Not bigger, so
Actually, no.
air, so it is tree.
The both answer, I mean, like, actually, they're similar. They actually get close to the answer, but no.
Chinese bamboo.
No, it's not a tree.
What's the starting letter?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a hint. The starting letter is H.
And you said no to hair, no? Okay. You're on mute, Supriya. You're on mute.
Sorry. From now onwards, if it is too difficult for you, I'll be giving you the hints. The first letter is H, and
Hole,
the
hole,
last letter is E.
hole.
Yes, it's right. Yes. Ashwin, from now onwards, you must not give any answers. Give any. Okay, Ashwin, you're done. So let's go into the second one. Sorry, third one, right? Okay. What belongs to you but is used more by others?
Name.
Yes, it's right. Who is this? Dharani?
Yes.
Yeah, you're done. Okay.
You are giving simple questions to your friends.
See,
I
I
haven't
randomly
asked any
unmuted and
particular
I
person.
randomly
Yeah.
told.
The next one is, what has keys but can't open locks?
Keypad.
No?
Yeah, Hashwant, WhatsApp the answer.
Am I allowed to say?
No, you're not.
Is there any other person wanted to say the answer apart from those two? If no, you can take help from Ashwin. Mamta, you can ask Ashwin. You can take help from Ashwin.
Maybe I'll give the hint to everyone openly. So look at the key that was present in your home. It will be around the key.
It is a key but can't open a lock, right?
It will have a key. It can't open a lock. Once check the key in your house, it will be around the key only.
Keychain.
Actually, I haven't
holder?
expected actually, for this question, I haven't expected these many answers because I have been fixed for one answer, but we are getting many similar answers for only one question. That's great. Okay, fine. You're getting the answers, but the correct one which I choose is not the one. So let's skip this one. I'll say the answer. The answer is piano. For the one which I actually thought, but the answers which you already told are also getting related to this question. So the answer is piano. And the answers which you told are also right. Okay, the next one is, what is always in front of you but can't be seen? What is always in front of you but can't be seen?
Eyes.
You can see them in mirror if wanted.
Air.
Actually, this I thought some brilliance will answer this question, but the exact answer is not this.
Shadow.
You can see this shadow.
You can see. Repeat the question once, please.
What is always in front of you but can't be seen?
Dust
Ashwant
particles.
is ready. Excuse me, could you repeat?
Dust particles.
Huh?
Dust particles.
No, no. It will be considered as air, right? Okay, fine. I'll be giving you the hint. The answer will be having 6 letters. You can take help from Ashwant if wanted.
I think I can take a guess. Future?
You're right. Okay. Still we are left with Manish Gupta, Salar, Saujanya, Rajashekar, and Anu Gupta. So the next one will be, what can fill a room but takes up no space? What can fill a room but takes up no space? Guys, I want you to please be interactive. The remaining members, as your
Fragrance?
videos are not on. No. What can fill a room but takes up no space? Okay, fine. I'll be giving you the hint. The answer will have 5 letters.
Light?
Yes, right. Raujanya, you're done. And the next one is, what is full of holes but still holds water? This is quite very easy.
Potholes. Potholes.
Could you repeat?
It is pothole.
No,
Pothole.
potholes. Okay, fine. You can take help from any other, like Hashwant or Saujanya.
You meant
No, no,
potholes.
no.
It's something we use to clean also sometimes.
Anu, you can also take help from others. No worries. This is not exactly the table topics. This is just a refreshment session, like. Anu? Yes, Ashwant or Saudanya, you can say.
Is it
Answer? Can I say
sponge?
the answer?
Sponge. Yes. Okay. And the next question is, I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? This is a very easy one. I hope Salar or Rajashekar or Anugupta will try to answer this question. Or else at least please respond. I'll make sure that you will complete this. We are running out of time. Okay, so actually we are done with 8 questions as we are 8 members. So let me close the session till here and let's go into the table topics session. So the answer exactly is I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? It is a candle. Okay. So I have a bunch of questions, around 15 questions. And the thing is, I want everyone to answer these riddle questions because each and every riddle holds a table topic. So the one which you actually answered first will be your table topic. And that word is not the table topic. It will be having, I mean, it is having a topic. I'll just share the screen. Host, could you please give me the option to share the screen?
You can try now.
Thank you. I hope my screen is visible. Is the screen visible?
Not yet.
It's coming up.
Is the screen
It's
visible?
visible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So we have a bunch of books with numbers. I'm having the numbers right here. And each and every answer which you have revealed consists of your table topic. So let's go with the first one. Hashwant. So your table topic is number 2, which is the answer is a whole. Your table topic is a hole grows larger the more you cut it. So here, let me explain. The topics will be here in the same way. So you'll be given a statement regarding the answer which you have given. The people who are actually involved in this riddles game, no problem. They can simply choose the number afterwards. So based on this statement, you can take it as something related to your life examples or anything it might be. It's up to you. You need to narrate something in those 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So Hashwant, your topic, a hole grows larger the more you cut it. Hashwant, over to you.
Thank you so much, table topic master, for a beautiful topic. A hole grows large the more you dig it. Whenever I think about digging a hole, I remember one funny incident that happened to me in my childhood. It's when around my 5th standard or 4th standard, I just started to see treasure hunt movies. I just saw a movie called Sahasam and then got into this kind of feeling that there were treasures around us, maybe around us, but we might not find. So I just started digging a hole, like a small pothole in the backyard of my home. And I gathered few of my friends and started digging the hole there also. But later I realized that there was nothing coming up, and my mother told that there will not be anything. As you go longer and longer and longer, the hole will go up. And it was true. It was true actually that I couldn't find after digging up to like 7 days, not continuously, but taking breaks. I used to come every evening and continue digging up the hole. After 1 week, I was my enjoyment has gone and no interest in digging up, and I gave up the dream of hunting a treasure at my home, and then realized something insightful from there. Even though I couldn't find a treasure there was beautiful instance that were all around in that happening in that 1 week. We had few friends who had worked as a team to dig the hole, had funny moments. We have played with mud. That's a thing that I really cherish now. I did not cherish the stupid thought of finding a treasure at my home, but I cherish the thought, the time that I spent with my friend. So even though sometimes you do things that are unusual, there will be many good things that were happening around you, but you couldn't, and you couldn't find them. So please, my suggestion for you all on this note was to just look up for good things that are happening around you. Thank you. Go to the table topic first.
That was a good one, Harshwant. So please make sure that my screen is actually visible or not once it is shared to you.
Not yet, it is coming up.
Is the screen visible?
Not yet, Supriya. Maybe reshare it once. I think it's frozen.
Yes. Once check it out.
Yeah, we see it now.
Yeah. So the next one is Mamata.
Okay.
And your topic is actually the answer is future, right?
Yes.
And your topic is unseen but always ahead. The future is unseen but always ahead. Toastmaster Mamata, over to you.
Thank you so much for this topic. Well, we don't know what the future holds us in the next couple of minutes as well. So the future is unseen but always ahead. While we all know that we aim for something bigger, better, and brighter, we also know that we don't know what is going to happen. That is the beauty about what future holds for us. But imagine how all of us are glued to the idea that you would want to achieve something, and that is what keeps us going. We try to make plans, we try to set goals, because we know that we can always create the future for ourselves as well. While it is unseen, you can definitely predict what you want to achieve. So the best way to make the best way to hold your future for yourself is, instead of thinking about what can happen or what cannot happen, think about things that you can make it happen, or think about things that you can achieve through the little time that you have in your hand, and be happy that you were able to take some steps ahead in order to create your own future. There is so much inspiration around you that motivates you to achieve, and I would definitely urge everybody to look beyond what is the unseen and create it for yourself. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Supriya.
Yes, thank you, Mamata. Okay, so going with the next one. The next volunteer will be Saujanya. Saujanya, could you please unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. And your answer is light. So your number is 6. I just can't let you. Okay, so Saujanya, light can fill even the darkest room. Light can fill even the darkest room. Saujanya, over to you.
Okay, so while I got this topic, light can fill even the darkest room, I was thinking about whom to speak. So once this so happened that we actually run a quiz club in campus, and there was this introvert kind of student who used to just take part in quizzes sitting in one corner. So slowly it so happened that every weekend we used to have different teams coming up conducting the quizzes, and this particular quiz was conducted by one student called Surya Kiran. So when they conducted the quiz, it was a very successful one because they did it in a very beautiful way. They also collected pictures of all the faculty because they were new in campus, and they asked the students who are this faculty, what the name. Second thing, they brought a lot of innovative things like, they added video, audio and other things. Apart from that, they also gave good gifts, goodies, which nobody ever thought of, that this can happen. Slowly, it so happened that all the quizzes that were happening one by one by all the student volunteers in the campus actually made a lot of impact on the students who were there, And it so happened that one of the so-called introvert who was there happened to transform himself as president of the quiz club. and he went on to win the Tata Crucibles at Vizag, and also he went on to win the Tata Crucible quiz competition at Hyderabad once he went to MBA. Now, one thing I generally do many times is I take a feedback, and one of the feedback I asked, you have to fill this particular statement before this and after this. Okay, so Sanjay filled the statement that before Suryakiran, my life was different. After Suryakiran quiz, my life is different. So this, I feel, that you will never know what kind of light you are able to throw on others, and what impact it will have on others. So thank you for giving me this topic. So I feel that this is a perfect example for light can fill even the darkest room. Over to you, Supriya.
Thank you, Saujanya, for taking up the topic. And the next one will be Dharani. So Dharani, your answer is name, right? So your topic number is 3. I guess this is 3, right? Yeah. Toastmaster Dharani, your name is your identity. Your name is your identity. Toastmaster Dharani, over to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Supriya, for the wonderful topic. Your name is your identity. Yes, definitely I accept it, because coming to my experience and all regarding that, I'm a recent graduate student, and recently came into a corporate life. But when I'm in my college days, in my BTech life especially, like every person's name, in every person's mouth, my name and Supriya's name would be rolling out frequently. The whole campus used to call Dharani Supriya. Like even when the new persons when the new members from outside comes to our campus, our principals are used to just call Dharani. Like with that name, especially I made popular in my college. Like many members know my name, but they don't know who am I. They know what the events I organized, they know what the things I did, but they didn't see me in the 4 years gap. Like after knowing them, my name is Dharani, like they used to say like, oh, you are the one I heard your name from many of the members. The name in my life as identity played a very big role during my BTech campus, and I hope the same with Supriya also for this, because we both used to organize every event in the college, and every person used to hear our names, but they could not see our faces, especially the freshers and all. Like the in my life, the name is your identity is the most bestest role that played, and I'm very famous with my name itself. With the name only, they didn't see my face at all, but my name is very famous in my college. Thank you, table topic master, and over to you.
Thank you, Dharani, for remembering all those memories. And can we go ahead with Anu? Anu Gupta, could you please unmute yourself?
I think she messaged she'll be right back, so we can go ahead with the next.
Okay. Okay. So is there any volunteer present in the meeting room? Is ready to take the table topic? Ashwin, could you please help me? Like my screen is actually sharing and my laptop is being stuck. So could you please help me with
Salar,
the members who are present
you
in
are
the meeting?
interested to take up the topic, Salar?
He texted no.
Okay. So we also have someone like Rajshekhar or
They left.
Can I get a confirmation? Is it yes or no?
He left. So I think we can close as we are
Okay, fine. So,
running out of time.
okay. So, with this, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Mamata, and thank you for making this session much more interactive with all the members who are actively interacting with the riddles and getting the answers and all. Thank you so much. I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Mamata.
Thank you so much, Supriya, for that interesting riddles. Although we were hopeless at guessing them for most part of it, but yeah, thanks for making it very, very interactive. I think I should get back to learning about riddles. It just didn't click for most part of the time, but yeah, very interesting ones. And I really like the way you connected it to the topics and you gave those topics. I didn't expect such a nice transition into it. So beautifully done. Thank you for that. Before I roll out the poll, Hashwant, could you confirm if everybody is eligible?
Yes, everybody is it.
Okay. So after every speaking segment, we generally roll out a poll to see who is the best speaker. From what you have witnessed out of the 4 speeches that we had today, who would you label as the best speaker? You can vote for them. I'm launching the poll now. I will, Supriya and Hashwant, I will bump you guys down as co-hosts so that you can also participate in the poll. All right. So you might be seeing a question there with 4 names. You can select the person that you felt or you were able to connect to the speech. Two more to respond. Okay, 1 person, so that will be me. So I'm going to end the poll. Thank you so much for your responses. Okay, so I think, of course, hands down, very beautifully narrated an incident that helped us all to understand how the light is created in the room. So I spilled the beans over there. The winner for today is Krishna Saujanya. Congratulations, Krishna Saujanya. We loved your speech. And I think you still managed to narrate all of it within the given timeline. So good job done there.
Thank you. And Mamta, I forgot to tell you something.
Yes, please.
You asked me initially who forced you to come here. It was actually Hashwant. I forgot about him. He spoke to me so many times and he told me everything about Toastmasters. He gave me a lot of connects. He kept on, changing people. He said, this person will contact you. This person will contact me. Finally, now it is Supriya.
Oh, lovely, lovely. We are very happy to have you on board. Do keep joining us. And
Thank you.
We hope to see you sign up with us someday. Yeah. Yes, Anu, you had
I have one doubt.
Yes.
No, where is the poll result? I'm unable to see the poll result. Is it visible to everybody?
No, it is not visible to everybody.
Okay.
But I can see as the person
Right.
who launched it, I can see the result.
Right. Thank you.
No worries. All right. So we missed you speaking in the table topic segment, Anu. You should have taken a topic. Never mind. Great. I hope you enjoyed being a part of it. A regular Toastmaster.
Hello.
Yes, Anu.
Sorry to interrupt. Actually, I'm outside and could not take the table topic, but I would love to be a part for next week.
Sure.
And yeah, I just wanted to know, Supriya, table topic master Supriya, I've used that app, right, for the books and all. Can I know the name? What is that link? And
You'll have
Word
to
wall.
join us.
Word
You'll
wall.
have to join us the next meeting for knowing the name.
word wall. Okay, okay. Definitely. No. The reason why I'm asking is it's an innovative thinking because I'm just taking the role of table topic tomorrow
Ooh,
in one of the clubs. So that's the reason that I want to explore more on that. Thank you. I'll definitely join. You can add me in your guest
Yes, please.
group,
Yeah.
and I would love to be a part of it. Today I just joined randomly. Yeah, and I'm sorry for that. Yeah.
No problem, no problem. At least you could take the time out, and we are happy about it. So, just for Chaujania's and Salar's reference, we meet every alternate Saturdays. Usually, a Toastmasters meeting will comprise of two prepared speeches followed by table topics where everybody can participate. Prepared speeches is generally by the members who are part of it. Okay. But this is a great forum to improve your public speaking. And once you sign up, you can join other clubs as well happening across the globe to get a flair of how Toastmasters happens otherwise, right? So do keep joining us. And if you have any questions, feel free to talk to any of us. We'll be more than happy to guide you on it. If there are no further questions, we would call
Ma'am,
it.
I have a question.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Um, I think two of us told from where we are joining. I would like to know from where you all have joined.
Oh, sure. I am from Hyderabad. One of the initial members of Coastline. In fact, I would say that it was my brainchild, Coastline Toastmasters. Although I lead mostly corporate clubs, this is something that is close to my heart. So that is my journey with Coastline. We started this during the COVID times, and we had a couple of people from Wipro, and a community club was trying to get onboarded with which didn't have enough members. That's how we merged hands, and that's how we became Coastline Toastmasters and an online club purely because we are based out of different locations. Hashwant,
Good to know.
yeah, Hashwant, I think probably I'll ask Hashwant only to share it.
So I am from Bhimvaram, which is a two-type town in West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. I'm currently pursuing my final year of Bachelor's of Technology. And that's about me. I'm a very new member to Toastmasters Club. I've been a Toastmaster since 3 years.
And we have so Hashwant is our VP Education of the club as well. All the meetings and whatever happens is decided by Hashwant. Then we have our president of the club, who is Dharani, who also began the session today. So Dharani has played many leadership roles as well otherwise. And like she mentioned, she just transitioned into a job. So I don't know which location she's based out at the moment.
Yes, ma'am. I'm based on Bangalore. I'm based in Bangalore now, but like I came from KW Silver Tongue Toastmasters till my before graduation. I used to be in a college club which is based in Kakinada. Soon after my graduation, I transferred to Coastline Toastmasters because I'm the area director of this club and I saw this club closely, so that's the reason I came into this into my area itself rather than going up out of the district. And I played area director and now currently serving as division I director. Come and joining from Bangalore.
Yeah, thank you. So in Toastmasters, you'll also get an opportunity to develop your leadership skills. Within the club as well, you get to take up and run it as a committee, and across the division as well, you get to take up several roles. This, which is a very good opportunity to develop your leadership skills. And Supriya has also been in various roles, of course, and Supriya is also student. You're from Bhimavaram, right? Sorry, you're also from.
I am from Kakinada, and Dharani and I graduated at the same time recently.
Nice. So from college to corporate life, the transition has begun, and I wish you all success, both of you. And we also have, I think, yeah, the rest of us, we've already interacted with you. So do join us. Like I said, this is going to be an online club primarily because we have people from various locations. All the members couldn't join in today, but otherwise, it's one of the community clubs that has had a very good stand, and we hope to have more people enthusiastic like you on board to make this club successful. Any other questions? All right, if there are no questions, thank you so much for your participation. I would now like to hand it over to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Dharani.
Yes, thank you so much, host Toastmaster Mamata. And yes, we could have a group. We can have a group picture. Sure, Hashman. Yes, could anyone help me in taking the picture?
I took a screenshot.
Yes, thank you, Saujanya, and thank you, Toastmaster Supriya, for clicking the pictures. I know you are the one who clicks the pictures frequently. Thank you for joining today, and all the fellow Toastmasters and the guest. And thank you, Saujanya, for keeping interest and being till last in our sessions. And our next meeting is our 100th milestone. We also invite you to join the meeting soon because we'll be having all the information given to you. So I'm inviting you to be a part of our 100th milestone also.
Sure, that would be a pleasure.
So and as there is no so
And also our
I hope
club.
yes.
Okay, shall I end the recording then?
Yes, Mamata.
Stop recording.